Good evening. Buenas noches. I'm still overwhelmed by that amazing rendition of the national anthem. I can't even take how much guts it took for her to come up here and sing that. She was fantastic. Well, it's exciting to be here with you to celebrate LULAC's 86th anniversary and to recognize the achievements and contributions of the organization's young adult and youth leaders. I'm honored to be here from both a personal and professional perspective. From a personal perspective, I look out among you and I see the future. I see our future. Nissan has allowed me the opportunity to work with several organizations like yours who are dedicated to implementing education and leadership programs for our youth. Mentoring and speaking to young people is one of my biggest passions because it allows me to share my background and successes and prove that no matter where you come from, no matter where your parents come from, no matter what your circumstances are, your dreams can be realized and anything is possible. I am a half African American, half Latina girl from Detroit. My mother was a migrant worker. So there weren't very many expectations for me, yet I stand before you representing a Fortune 500 company. So young people, take advantage of this convention and everything it has to offer you, especially the networking. This is the type of place where you find a mentor. Find a mentor. Find a mentor and surround yourself with people who will support your dreams. And don't let anyone ever tell you you're not good enough. From a professional perspective, I'm honored to represent a company that has one of the most diverse consumer bases of any automotive manufacturer, with 36% of our buyers being ethnically diverse. A quarter of the top 16 models sold to Latinos in the US are Nissans. That includes our Nissan Sentra, the Altima, the Versa, and the Rogue. We understand that to stay relevant in today's marketplace, it's crucial to be in touch with the Hispanic consumer base in a genuine way. The growing Hispanic population in the US influences everything from vehicle design, production, and marketing. Our tagline at Nissan is innovation. One of the best ways to invest in innovation is by investing in you. That's why Nissan has contributed over $750,000 over the past 5 years to LULAC and LNESC. Connecting with students and young leaders is critical to our mission, and we wanted to give a proper name to our efforts. So 3 years ago, we partnered with a local group of Latino college students in Nashville, a group called Futuro, and we asked them to help us name our education outreach program. They came up with Gen I, which is short for Generation Innovation. We thought that was a great fit. Nissan Gen I launched in partnership with the LNESC in October of 2013. And we look forward to launching many more innovative ideas from our youth with the LNESC and LULAC. I'm going to close with a quick video that highlights Nissan's partnership with LULAC and the LNESC. But before I do that, I would like to commemorate this moment by taking a selfie with all of you. And I will preface by saying that I am the worst selfie taker ever. So please give me a lot of energy. They said, Nikole, do you want to present at LULAC? I'm like, yeah. They're like, will you take a selfie? I was like, oh, I'm not good at that. So give me some energy. We're going to take a selfie. I do know how to post and hashtag. Okay, so, all right. I'm probably looking like over there. I never know where to look. That's what happens when you're 40 and try to do selfies. Okay, so before the video, I also just want to take a quick moment to thank all of the parents, the teachers, and the mentors that are here tonight. Thank you for supporting, empowering, and cheering on all of the young people that are here tonight and the young people across the country that you help on a daily basis. We look forward to a continued partnership with LULAC and with you, the next generation of innovators and leaders. Thank you.
My name is Junior Sierra. My mom only has a 7th grade education and my dad a 6th grade education. There's still a big push in my life to actually do better. It really comes down to, STEM, and I want to be part of that generation that makes these groundbreaking discoveries.
The opportunities for Latinos in the STEM field are endless. Having the opportunity to teach these young adults that it's within their grasp is a great opportunity for me and Nissan. It's one of the reasons why we participate in these programs.
It's a great privilege to represent Hilton Worldwide at this year's League of United Latin American Citizens National Convention, and we're very proud to co-sponsor the Youth and Young Adults Awards Banquet. Over the years, I've seen LULAC grow in prominence and importance, and as a Latino, I'm proud to have witnessed the enormous impact of your contributions across this great country. Thank you for the outstanding work you do every single day to advance the Hispanic community in the United States. On behalf of Hilton Worldwide, I'd like to recognize Margaret Moran, National President, Brent Wilkes, National Executive Director, for their courageous leadership. I'd like to recognize the service of Roman Rodriguez, LULAC National President for Youth, and Manuel Rendon, LULAC National Vice President for Young Adults. I'd also like to acknowledge the hard work of the Board of Directors, councils across the country, and the staff for their strong, ongoing contributions to LULAC and the Hispanic community at large. Please help me thank them with a round of applause. With 4,350 hotels in 94 countries and territories, our over 300,000 owned, managed, franchised, and corporate team members speak 40 different languages. Hilton Worldwide is the fastest growing major hotel company in the world. We are fully committed to providing an inclusive workforce that represents the many different cultures, backgrounds, and viewpoints that we serve in our hotels every single day. We support Conrad Hilton's vision to fill the earth with the light and warmth of hospitality. We celebrate our differences and leverage our respective points of view to foster innovation, allowing Hilton Worldwide to be increasingly more competitive. From our hotel properties to our corporate offices, 1/3 of our entire workforce in the United States is Hispanic. For our work with diversity and inclusion, and in particular our work with the Hispanic team members, Diversity Inc. named Hilton Worldwide as one of the top 50 companies for diversity and one of the top 10 companies for Latinos in the U.S. In addition, Latina Style has named Hilton Worldwide as one of the top 50 companies for Latinas. Hispanic Business Magazine, Latino Magazine, Hispanic Networking Magazine have also recognized Hilton Worldwide on their respective lists. We take great pride in this recognition of our work. Christopher Nassetta, our president and CEO, has said that diversity is our future, is part of our legacy, and fundamental to our success. We're proud of our relationship with LULAC. We fully support the organization's efforts, and your focus on the Hispanic community is very much aligned with our company's mission, vision, and values. So in the spirit of partnership, we look forward to strategically collaborating with you for many years to come. In conclusion, I want to say what an honor it was to support LULAC this year as host hotel for the National Convention here in Salt Lake City, and we look forward to hosting you next year at the historic Washington Hilton in Washington, D.C. Thank you. Have a great evening.
But first, we'll watch
She was an Internet Essentials
a short
event.
video.
She came up to me and started to cry. She says, my kids do have homework they have to do on the internet, and I drive to a McDonald's, and they do as much of the homework as they can on the smartphone using the free Wi-Fi from McDonald's. It's a story that created more drive that this just can't be the way. The digital divide describes a situation where you've got a large segment of our population, 30% of our population, that does not have access to broadband at home.
Kids now are expected to go online and find information to complete their schoolwork. It is the universal human right.
Growing up, internet access wasn't something that I always had. I had to basically plan ahead of time because I'd have to figure out where I'm gonna go to access the internet. As I got older, I definitely grew very dependent of internet access.
There are a host of barriers to broadband adoption. People don't understand the value of the internet, they can't afford computer equipment, and people can't afford the internet service itself. And it's really the design of Internet Essentials to try and address all three of those barriers to entry.
We've made a lot of strides, for the last 3 years in terms of educating folks about how technology can actually help them better themselves. If we're able to give people computer skills, I think the whole community will gain.
The internet is a really big part of communication. It's developed so much. Just about everybody from all different parts of the world use it for everything. So that is actually a big reason why I'm going into communications.
In this day and age, I truly believe that the internet is essential for everyone. I went from not having internet access to now working on computers doing video editing, which has greatly impacted my life because I've thought about pursuing a career in computer engineering.
When you have a problem that is huge, that cannot be a reason not to try and attack it. The more people we can bring in and we can expose to the internet and provide some basic digital literacy training to, the more of an impact we think we'll have in moving the needle on closing the digital divide.
Buenas noches. Good evening. And let's first say thank you to Silvana from local Telemundo. She has been phenomenal this evening. We're very lucky to have her here. On behalf of everyone here from the Comcast, NBC Universal, and Telemundo Familia, it's a pleasure to be with you all in Salt Lake City for the LULAC Youth Awards banquet. This year's convention theme, Familia, is very much in line with how the Comcast team considers our long-standing partnership with LULAC. We are Familia. First and foremost, I want to thank LULAC's exemplary leadership for the work that has gone into this year's convention. Madam President Moran, National Executive Director Brent Wilkes, National Vice President for Young Adults Manuel Randon, and National Youth President Roman Rodriguez, thank you for everything. I know that many of you, thank you. I know that many of you were expecting to hear from Comcast Corporation's Senior Executive Vice President and Chief Diversity Officer, David L. Cohen. However, unfortunately, he's not able to attend this evening's events. He sends his sincerest apologies, his sincere appreciation for the ongoing work to deliver services and programs that are advancing the Latino community and advancing our country, especially right here in Salt Lake City. And well, now you're stuck with me. I would like to think, though, that I have some things in common with this youthful audience. And I want to share with you a little bit of my perspective and let you know a little bit more about our company. Encourage you to continue your hard work and follow your passions. My passion for technology and the promise of digital inclusion is what brought me to Comcast and to LULAC many years ago. Today, I'm proud to work for a company that allows me to pursue my passions and bridge the digital divide to bring technology to all of the people in our community. Like many of you, I grew up in the digital age. I applied for scholarships, college, and my first job online. My first experience with branding, public relations, and mass communications was when I started my own Facebook account in my dorm room and shared my information with friends that I did and did not know. We view the world very differently than those people that are even half a generation away from us. We take texting, Twitter updates, and emojis as the new normal. It's even evident in how we use our language. Maybe Orwell's Newspeak wasn't too far off the mark. We know the difference between a like on Facebook or following someone on Twitter and Instagram and the actual real-life scenario of rolling up one's sleeves, volunteering time, and raising dollars to truly make a difference. When I attend this event each year, I'm always amazed to learn the sacrifices people have made to be here. We choose to be here. For some people, it's a sacrifice as simple as missing a family member's birthday. For others, you may have had to work hard in an extra job or organize a fundraiser to cover the costs of your trip. And amazingly, no one in this audience takes this experience for granted. The passion and commitment you have for your local LULAC Council, the National Convention, and your extended LULAC family demonstrates the commitment you have to your community and LULAC's mission to advance the Latino community in health, education, and well-being all across our country. This is very real for me because this is how our philosophy is at Comcast. I am so proud to work for a company that rolls up its sleeves, dedicates time and resources to advancing our community, and it doesn't take this day or any day for granted. Comcast has grown from a small local cable provider to a media and technology conglomerate that employs 139,000 people around the world. Our founder, Ralph Roberts, was deliberate when he made philanthropy, civic engagement, and education part of our company's culture. His son carries that tradition forward today. And this is clear in programs like Comcast Cares Day, when 90,000 people give up their Saturday afternoon and donate millions of hours and dollars to community organizations, including many LULAC councils. Because of our diverse workforce and our deep connections to the community where we live, Comcast is committed to strong partnerships with LULAC to improve the quality of life for all of our communities. One program in particular that we have worked together on with great success is Internet Essentials. This is something I am also very proud of because it brings affordable technology to the families who need it the most. Internet Essentials has been called the largest and most successful broadband adoption experiment in history, connecting 1.8 million Americans, some 450,000 families, to high-speed internet for $9.95 a month and with a computer for as little as $150. LULAC councils have been the boots on the ground. They have provided nearly 2 million digital literacy trainings, evidence of a partnership that has helped so many in our community apply for a scholarship, enroll in college, and get their first jobs. This is not a side project. This is not something we do only to improve our corporate image. This is not something that's temporary. This is our business. Today, Comcast is also making real investments to empower our workforce and improve our customer service. We're hiring 5,500 new customer service employees in places like Tucson, Arizona. Identifying, hiring, who's from Tucson? Right. Identifying, hiring, training, and promoting bilingual candidates to serve Spanish and English-speaking customers to make our business stronger. Today, we announced unlimited wireless and landline calling plans to Mexico, for example, as part of our traditional basic Xfinity voice product. We're making significant changes to super serve the next generation of Latino families, like my own. There's no company in America that cannot improve its record with the Latino community, but I firmly believe that Comcast, NBC Universal, and Telemundo is making significant contributions to advance us all, from within and with strategic partners like you all in this room. Thank you for listening to me. When I look across this room, I see great potential. I see tremendous possibilities and the faces of people who will inspire real change in our country. Good luck, and remember that through hard work, perseverance, and a good sense of humor, anything is possible.
This is the story of the little room over the pizza place at 315 Chestnut Street, the modest first-floor bedroom in Tallinn, Estonia, and the dusty basement at 1406 35th Street. It is the story of the old dining room table at 25th and Hoffman Avenue, the southbound bus barreling down I-95, and the second floor above the strip mall at Roble and El Camino.
This magic moment.
It is the story of where every great idea begins.
So different and so new.
Where those with endless vision and an equal amount of audaciousness believed they had the power to do more, time and time again. At Dell, we're honored to be part of some of the world's great stories. Stories that began much the same way ours did, in a little dorm room, number 2713.
This magic moment.
All great stories begin with simple vision in a simple place and with extraordinary people. And tonight, an honor to address a room full of extraordinary people. How great is that? Buenas noches, Madam, honorees, LULAC membership, distinguished guests, and here representing Dell Inc. from Round Rock, Texas. And we are delighted with the opportunity to power this convention this year. My name is Bruny Rios. I've been with the company for about 16 years. I came from Puerto Rico about 20 years ago with limited resources and little ability to speak English, and Dell gave me the opportunity, being there 16 years. I am executive director today and very happy to be with the Dell family. Now, congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations to all honorees. By now, you have attended the career fair, the expo, and hopefully you have taken advantage of the network and training opportunity that this convention provides. I also know that you have worked diligently in your community to better our society, not just for Latinos, but for everyone. And today, we have honored you. And one may ask why we are honoring this group of people. And I assume a lot of people have different answers to that question, but I'm here to tell you why. It's because we need you. We need your passion, we need your motivation, we need your hard work, and more importantly, we need your vision. The vision to reach new boundaries. It is the innovators of the future whose vision we need today. Now, I have a couple of minutes to address you today, so I want to leave you with a very simple message. The first one is I wanted to thank you for your hard work and for representing the Latino community so well. Second, I want you to continue looking forward to tomorrow's challenges, to seek your dreams, to imagine the possibilities. You saw it in the video. Success happened to those willing to seek it. And third, honor your family and those that came before you. They're the building block of our society. Finally, honorees, on behalf of Dell, we wish you the greatest success. This is your time. This is your beginning. Just go for it. And now I wanted to invite the honorees back to the podium so we can give them Dell tablets so they can stay connected. Thank you.